ladies and gents, I'm Catgirl Gamer, and I'm back with more Orwell. This game is intense. Can I just say it is super intense? So, we lost Miss Maternova in the last day. It was a series of unfortunate events, and quite sad. I'm hoping that maybe we can get down to the core of what's going on here. Mr. Abraham Goldfeld. I keep mispronouncing his name, my bad. But Goldfeld seems to be the man behind it, or is he? I'm still concerned about this initiate person who keeps hacking everybody and has access to the same information I'm getting. So, let's see what that's all about. Episode 4, Memory Hole. Uh-oh. Oh, back again, I still can't believe what happened yesterday. I'm kidding. We got the perpetrator of the bombings. Everything looks that way, but at what cost? I mean, did we do the right thing? Flagging Miss Maternova as dangerous? Did we kill her in the end? Ugh. I wish you could talk to me at least this one time. Speaking into this one-way channel feels like barking at a wall endlessly. Worst of all, as you found out, Abraham Goldfeld seems to have incited and planned the assaults. We need to get him, today. There must be some lead on him we have overlooked. We'll keep observing all others in case we learn something new. Oh boy. Oh, there's the database. Multiple homicide. Arresting officer. Oh, here we go. We got a listener. Uh-oh. This should be good. Yeah, O'Donnell speaking. Harrison, this is Juliet. Is this your office number? You working on Sunday? Look, as much as I appreciate that I'm once again so important to you, I'm a bit in between things. Harrison, Nina is dead. Quit cussing me. Not funny. Take a look at the TNB if you don't believe me. She's been associated with the Bonson bombings. I can't believe it. Nina, you stupid piece of... Why all the cuss? There's more. I spoke to her yesterday. She called me. I've never heard her so scared. Said she was being tracked by someone and needed to skip town. She just wanted to let me know what was going on in case anything happened to her. Then she packed a few things and went on her way. She did message me about someone tracking her as well. Thought it was this hacker who screwed with our page. What did she tell you? She suspected someone to be wiretapping her calls. She wasn't exactly willing to talk about it. I don't know for sure, but I think it could have been the police. Oh, this is cussing brilliant. How long until they discover the connection to us, huh? They might be listening to this very call as we cussing speak about Nina. Why would they? We didn't do anything. Or did you? No, cuss. It's becoming blatantly obvious those government cuss are trying to set us up. The bombs were exactly where we held our protest. Then those letters with the song Abe obsessed about. And now you tell me you have been in contact with Nina just yesterday? Pretty much the proof they've been waiting for. We're cooked. Huh, you really believe the government has it in for us? I thought you and the government were best friends forever now after reading your opinion pieces. For that reason, for what reason would they be after us? Stop going so fast! Speak up against them one too many times? The cuss do I know? We should seek help just in case. Who's gonna help us? Joseph Langley might be worth a shot. Who? Cassandra's lawyer, don't you remember? A freaking lawyer? What do you want him to do? Bust law enforcement? The government? He understands our situation. Abe also knew Jeff. I talked to him recently. Bah, really, Jules? They make the laws. They break the laws. We will need to speak in a language they'll understand, not in one they own. So I take it you got a much better plan, huh? We need to get the people on our side, turn things around. Abraham knew that. Yeah, you're right. He did know that. So now you're set on miraculously achieving something that Thought spent 1.5 years attempting? This is not about Thought. This is defending myself. Well then, what's your defense plan? There is this guy. A guy. Goes by the name Initiate. Might actually be a girl. Who cares? Look, this hack on the Thought blog, it was very elaborate attack. Our site is super safe. I'm not an amateur. This guy, girl, whatever, is skilled. And Initiate mentioned having no sympathy for the government. You're gonna trust a random hacker who targeted Thought simply because he said he doesn't like the government? Why would he first threaten us and then work with us? Leave it to me, Jules. I'll persuade Initiate with ease. Imagine the possibilities of our own hacker. Okay, you know what? Have it your way. I'll have it mine. Arguing like the good old days. Is your UTEL alias still Julesy Kerr? Might be more secure than calling each other. Yeah, it is. Let's get going. There goes my chilled Sunday morning. My mind is still spinning around what happened to poor Nina. Watch yourself, okay? What are you worried about, me? Jules, I didn't know you still, no. Bye, Harry. Okay. So we have Jules's UTEL. So we're just, sorry, kiddo. Peep into your stuff. Abe also knew Jeff. Do I put this under Abe? Yeah. That's kind of important to know. They knew each other? Very well, this could be a new lead. I'll request to consider Joseph Langley a target. Yet another person in our database. Can't spike. Because we're so convinced we're doing the right thing, huh? We have clearance to proceed. We're going to need to know some basics on who Jeff Langley is. Remember to check old sources. Other than that, focus on hints to Abraham Goldfeld. He's the center, the crux of all this. Okay, now, we already know. We already have a picture of him. We go to join forces. Hey Cuss. Hey Wise Cuss. I know for a fact you were messing around with Nina's PC yesterday. I have no idea who you are and why you suspect us of being involved in the Bonton bombings. Where these usual circumstances, I wouldn't care less about a weirdo like you. Why do I care about you now, though, as that Nina is now dead? Dead, as you get it, as in cussing killed. Killed by law enforcement. Soon enough, you will have some serious explaining to do, and it won't be to me if you get what I mean. Lucky you, I'm not writing to continue this ridiculous battle or whatever this is. Now we've all made ourselves comfortable in the same sinking ship, I want to suggest something better than battling each other. You claim to be righteous, then be righteous. Become a member of Thought. You said you're not on the government's side, so why not be on ours? Ooh. Inviting Initiate into Thought. It's not a good thing, dear. I thought Mr. O'Neill left Thought. Now he's actively recruiting for the group. Makes his exit seem unlikely. No kidding. Okay, let me go back to the reader and yeah, this is his picture. Let me get stuff. I'm gonna get all the stuff for Joseph and be right back. Mr. Langley definitely has been around. Ew. So far, so good. On Mr. Langley's background, excluding the connection to Delacroix, everything seems unsurprising. What we need to know right now are his connections with Abraham and perhaps possibly the other members of Thought. Ding ding. You got mail. Hello, am I talking to Joseph Langley? Hello there, yes, you are. And who would you be? I'm Juliet, Cassandra's friend. We spoke a couple of days ago. Yes, of course. Hey, Juliet, how can I help you? Honestly, I don't quite know where to start. By the way, I heard from Cassandra. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you yet. Really? That's good. Where is she? It's not so good. She got arrested. What? Why? I was informed Cassandra has been taken into custody. Apparently they have new evidence regarding the attack on that officer. I tried to call immediately, but they claimed she didn't want to talk to me. That's their official statement. Where did they suddenly dig up new evidence from? That would be me. Hi, me again. I have no idea, but I've just had it with their shenanigans. It's just so annoying that I cannot talk to her. I've been trying every precedent I know to get in contact with her. Joseph, this sadly aligns perfectly with another incident. You've probably read the T&B today. You mean about the Bonson bombings perpetrator? Gosh, reading. Yes, the woman that died, Nina, she was a friend, and also a member of our group Thought. Oh, no, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. It's okay, you couldn't possibly have known. You're right, this is very troubling. I'm waiting on dots. Come to think of it, Abraham asked me for a favor for someone called Nina once, quite some time ago, and I hope it wasn't this Nina. Might well be. I doubt Abe knew many other people named Nina. What was the favor about? Oh, it was just a small thing, nothing of importance. I just spoke to Harrison, another member of our group. We agreed the police might be investigating us next. They might be on to everyone in Thought now. They might lock us up straight away. I mean, can they do that? Well, even with the safety bill in place, they still need solid indication you're at all involved in the actual bombings. Although honestly, I'm not sure what constitutes a solid indication these days. Is there anything we can do? That you can do, maybe? Juliet, I appreciate that you have come to me. It really is worrying, and I would take this on immediately were it not for Cassie. I made the mistake to set false priorities once. I owe Cassandra to get her out of this first. Joseph, Nina is dead. She got shot. There's no telling if we're next. Oh, well, I need time to read into some more specialized codes of law again. Write some emails, see if there is legal limbo, or basically anything I could do for Cassandra. Maybe I'll come across something that might help you as well. After all, these cases seem connected. It's all I can offer. I hope you understand. I do. It's kind of a relief, thank you. I wish I could do more. I will let you know. Okay, bye. Oh boy! Data chunk time! Okay, so we know that he did something for Abraham, but we don't know what it is, but it is a favor for Miss Maternova. This could be important. Follow this lead. Okay. Primarily concerned on getting... Yeah, okay. If I'd be into that situation, I would be trying to get my girlfriend out of there too. Yeah. Anything else up here? Not really. Okay. Oh, Initiate came back. Troubling, very troubling. I'm sorry for what happened, but answer me this one. How can I join Thought when I'm already a part of it? Send me your answer. Timelines.tna web. What? Is that Abraham or something? What? Where's this Initiate guy? Where's the Initiate guy? There he is. Boink. How is he already a member? He is a member already? Why didn't we find any hints at his history with Thought then? I'd like to know, but he gave us a wonderful... It's a dog! Of course. I gotta show a true face. Warrior of the web. Omnipresent interwebs. Entertaining the masses. And so it begins. The Web Warrior hereby declares the data wars on all of you. Data wars? What's data wars? It's a trap. Horn versus Horn. Community, listen everyone, Initiate made a little game for you. I call it Horn versus Horn, and it will be available for everyone to play soonish. Those of you who want to play it right now, drop me a line and I'll get you invited to the beta test. Okay, play again and again. Are you not entertained? Open letter to Victor Rosen. Dear Victor, you're my idol. I really admire you and your style. You've got an awesome tech company you call your own and wear shiny snake leather boots that have probably been assembled by children in Uzbekistan. So many hipsters look up to you, wanting to be just a little more like you. There is not much more a man could want in life. Here we go. All I demand in return is to have a chat with you personally. There's something that's been bothering me for quite some time now. Even though I got a glimpse into the Rosen Ivory Tower already, you were never available. So let's give that another try. I use a chat tool called Silent Scream. I've written that myself, which will connect to any other chat tool. So use whatever you like. Okay. Root. Rosentech. Of course you would have. Everyone I know who is remotely into tech or programming wants to work there. Which is quite mind-boggling to me. They actually hire a lot of interns and only a few people ever get permanent contracts. Is that all we have? Okay. Created a game. I don't know if that's his real birthday when he says 1912. Yeah, I highly doubt that's his actual birthday. Or the web. Yeah, we'll leave the rest of that alone. Here we go. Profile. Contact. Get some more information. There we go. Got ourselves a phone number. Joseph. Email. Phone number. And his office's address. Expertise. Assault, violent crimes, domestic violence, drug possession, gun possession, driving under the influence, corruption. Interesting that that's right there. Contract violations, forgery and fraud, identity theft, copyright infringements, parole. Mr. Langley took on the defense for Hendricks, during which he was able to convincingly argue that Hendricks had actually acted on behalf of the Security Transportation Greenway, who had taken the largest part of the money put aside in the fraudulent process. The case ended with a minor sentence for Hendricks, whereas Greenway had to step down and was sentenced to imprisonment. Okay. We can get some information on that. Yeah, I remember perfectly well. No way anybody missed the case at that time. That was either courageous or dumb. Seemingly, it turned out to be the former for some time. Now it might be the latter. We got a new listener. Ooh, urgent request. Please excuse me mailing you on a Sunday, but I have an urgent matter at hand. I'm driving to the office now. I need to use my private notebook. Can you please unlock blah blah blah? MAC address blah 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 for our local network and server for me. Thank you. Have a nice day. Look at that. More hacking of PCs. I love it. Oh, there was one thing I needed to mention. The head engineer warned me that apparently there was a glitch that caused devices we were monitoring to malfunction at times. You needn't worry though, the issue has now been fixed. Yeah, it's what got Nina tipped off to the fact that we were hacking her stuff. Hello. Bullshit. Hello, jail. Okay, first, always go into the trash. Can't emphasize that enough. Trash! Empty. Good for you. Let's see if he has nudes. I doubt that. Dancing in the rain. Oh. Oh, he likes fishing. Okay. Obvious fisherman. We don't need a new portrait. It seems a little old. But now that we know he's a fisherman. Certificate of Appreciation is an active supporter of Children of Parges Foundation, a charitable association dedicated to the purpose of financially and materially aiding children in the war-torn country of Parges. Okay. I've been skeptical about this foundation, but they have been officially approved as a beneficial operation. I guess it's a good cause after all. Wed? Oh, he was married. He was married? Conflict with unknown data chunk.
Hate you, unknown data chunk.
Okay. Let's go mails. Private. I need to ask you for a favor. Here we are. Mr. Abrahams. My dear friend Indubio. If I address you by that name once more. Ah, now we're friends. Maybe this friendship is worth investigating further then. Yeah, especially since we have Indubio as a name. I hope this mail finds you in good health. First of all, I would like to apologize for not having been able to write you as often as I should have. I hope that you don't think I avoid writing due to asking you about ongoing financial support for Nina. Crap. It wasn't that. I should not have asked in the first place, and yet here I am asking again. There is a young woman, her name is Cassandra, who is a member of my debate club. She has undeservedly stumbled into trouble very recently and requires nothing but the best defense attorney. Of course, you immediately sprung to my mind after the wonderful job you did as counsel in my case. Without a doubt, you must... Wait, he had another case? That's very interesting. So this is why they knew each other. Abraham Goldfeld was his client. Which raises the question, what was his case about? Excellent question. Okay, so we know he asked him for support, financial support for Nina. Yeah, he might have supported the bombing's perpetrator. We have to investigate this further. Look for hints if there really was an ongoing financial support. We need his bank account, sorry. This young woman, okay, so he recommended him to go help Cassandra. So the article is complete. Yeah, it's complete. Okay. Private. That's all it's in private. Office. Our meeting feedback on your request concerning investigatory custody of my client. Okay. Dear Mr. Yang, I would like to thank you for the business meeting. It was great to finally meet you in person. Your case truly deserves a dedicated and equally experienced lawyer. After some carefully conducted consideration, it is with utmost regret that I have to inform you I do not have the capacities required for a case of this complexity at this time. It would not be desirable to go into this case half-heartedly. I am sure you will understand my decision. Again, thank you for your trust and effort put into your proposal. My hope is to be able to work with you on a future case when circumstances have changed. Until then, I wish you all the best with your case. Why would you put your bank account here? But at least I got your bank account, so what? Okay. Why would you put your bank account right there? Our rejected a recent case for 2 cents due to missing capacities. Yeah, wait, that really obvious. Feedback on your request. Hey, Joseph. I've gone through your books for the 3rd time this morning as you requested, and sadly I can only confirm what I told you earlier. You may not notice it right now because it is a slow decline, but you are on your way to hit rock bottom some black day in the future if this business trend continues. Excuse me for sounding like a broken record, but these are the major issues I see. Apart from your number of clients dropping steadily, your expenses since the end of 2016, especially via that credit card of yours, went up by a whopping 218%. Any idea what the reason for that might be? Then there is this recurring donation that has been going on for some time. I can respect that you're helping out a friend, but you have to stop at some point, seriously. If all those expenses are a must, well, I would definitely agree with laying off Miss Winters as you mentioned. Due to the fact that your clients are dropping away, why have a dedicated secretary around any longer than needed? Or get her to work part-time, or find someone who will work part-time for a lower hourly rate, ideally. Oh, it's interesting. Okay, regarding your request to release your client Cassandra from investigatory custody, we unfortunately have to inform you that your request has been denied. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Alright. Desktop, what else do we have? Sys. Browser history, we love that. Law online, research. Yeah, it's not surprising. Desktop. We saw The Office and that. So next. Helping Hand. Hello, Joseph. I assume you know who I am. It has come to my attention that one of your clients is a certain Cassandra Watergate. Is currently held in investigatory custody. As far as I'm informed, the both of you have some kind of a liaison. While this is not of my concern, it's heartbreaking to know lovers are apart from each other. I'm in a position to change that if you deliver incriminating material for a person named Abraham Goldfeld. Wait, a member of an activist group, Thought, of whom I know you have been in contact with. Is this the initiate guy trying to undermine my investigatory things? But my job here is to do the investigatory stuff. You just back off, Ms. or Mister. It is done. Don't work too much, Laverne. I have not been in contact with Abraham Goldfells for a long time. I cannot meet your demands. I will deliver additional information on members of the activist group Thought. Only if you mind our agreement, Cassandra Watergate must be set free tomorrow, not a day later. Oh boy! Hello, wise cuss, anyone there? So you found your way here, Harrison. Digging through your TL was a pain in the cuss. Why didn't you just tell me you wanted to chat? When you told me what happened to Nina, I went straight on to research. I got the impression that the government is up to no good. Great work, Captain Obvious. I did find something you won't like a bit. Orwell. What? That's me, hi! What is Orwell? It's me, hi! That's a good question. It's me, hi! Hi! Seems it's a system that can put everything on the web under surveillance. What exactly do you mean, everything? Everything as in this very convo. Every call, web page, maybe PCs, whatever. You're cussing me. I'm not, man. I'm not. I wish I was. Okay, he knows about Orwell, and this makes me very, very nervous. This is my job here, okay? Oh no, we did everything to keep it outside of the nation until we were ready for the revelation. And now, it's unfortunate people have become aware of it ahead of time. We must tread very carefully now. They will not speak so openly any longer, I feel. Yeah, you are correct, sir. Let's assume for a sec you're right. How do they pull this off? Storage alone is one thing, but actively going through all of it? They outsource surveillance to people outside the nation. Those people are supposed to collect pieces of data from websites, all kinds of communication and whatnot, and send it to the Orwell mainframe. It is safe to assume that nothing is safe anymore. How come we've never heard of it? Even more importantly, how come you have? I have very good connections to some hackers outside the nation. They knew a thing or two about secret recruiting for this cuss without letting people in the nation know. Don't know how exactly they pull that off, but they do. And that also explains what happened to Nina, I guess. This is so cussing crazy. Do they have no decency, no cussing respect for privacy, and for Nina? Cuss, this is everything we fought against. Harrison, don't. You need to watch your tongue. I do not need to cussing watch my tongue. Please chill, man, or we will regret it. Oh well, never again chill until this madness stops. I already got an idea. Tailor-made for you. Man, if you discuss things like that here, you'll get us both in locked up. Let's meet somewhere then. Yeah. And say the word, and they will be there too. There must be something we can do to talk without the possibility of somebody snooping around. We can't stand around doing nothing. Well, there's one thing. It's a bit risky. You're using my chat tool right now as well, aren't you? Well, if I wanted to live my life in a cage, I'd go live in a cussing zoo. The system needs to be shut down. Yeah, it's abominable, but yeah, I am. This tool has a built-in cipher. Does it now? Do tell. It's a custom encryption algorithm written by me, easy to break, but off record, that's what we need. They probably can't break this. Not right away. Gives us a couple of messages, probably. What are you waiting for? Go to it. Okay, I'll activate it now. Just remember to write quickly. And keep your fingers crossed this will work at all. Garble, garble, garble! You're not writing very quickly. More gook. I'm getting reports of unknown cryptography here. Orwell should be able to break the encryption in mere seconds. Garbly gook, gookly garble. Garbly blur 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 blur. That's exactly what I thought. It could work. I will need some time to locate the entry points, and then I'll only have seconds. One thing, what will you do with what I find there? Start a war on the government. Oh, you idiot. Man, I don't know. You talking of war and cuss gives me the chills. You told me you don't have any love for the government. You were already part of thought. Now prove it. Your chance to do something with relevance instead of hacking people's sites for fun. Oh well, okay, fine. Time to get to work. Don't forget to send me your stuff, O'Neill out. National Beholder just published. Oh, best see for yourself. Oh, goody goody gumballs. Okay, so... Is there anything here? I have two... Okay, he's got connection to hackers outside of nation. A real hacker network, huh? Unfortunately, we can't go after people outside of the nation. That is unfortunate. Garble, garble, garble. We're gonna leave that one alone, because I don't think they actually intend to start a legit war, but let's go see what the headlines say. Is this group responsible for the Bonton bombings? Oh. How do they know about that? Imagine you're looking my way now, aren't you? I have absolutely no idea who leaked this information. Certainly not me. Only very few people can access the data on our back end. This doesn't exactly aid us in our investigations, quite the opposite, probably. We need to hurry. Oh, goody, gummies. Freedom is unfree. It's cams everywhere, even at the Freedom Plaza. Is it just me, or is that more than just a little bit, I don't know, ironic? Cameras at the Freedom Plaza. Yeah, see that? See guests. So you're the guys who bombed the Freedom Memorial? Huh? A hearty cuss to you. Oh boy. How people are gonna be like writing all sorts of stuff on there and stuff. That's horrible. Oh, that's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Well, in that case, I'm gonna leave this here, and this is day 4, so I'm gonna cut this up into smaller chunks, a little more digestible with your ocular region. So, let me know what you've got so far. Right now, I'm a little on the fence as to what's actually going on. Apparently, this Orwell system is locked down to just the nation, possibly a test run, I don't know. But I find it very interesting that they hired people to run the Orwell system that are outside of the nation to judge people inside the nation. Seems a little off to me. In any case, I'm gonna leave this one here. Give this a thumbs up and subscribe. Don't forget to Don't forget to hit that bell icon to let you know when I have a new episode up and ready for your viewing enjoyment. Thank you for joining me on this fantastic adventure through Orwell, and I hope that you join me in another one real soon. Bye!